So here's the point when things start getting weird. So the classroom is seated in rows. I'm sitting down, and when Tyler would get up from his seat really to use the bathroom or talk to the teacher or something, he will always walk by me and walk in front of my desk. And if there was no room to fit between my desk and the person that sat in front of me, he would make room by squeezing his body between my desk to walk by. And if there was no one sitting in front of me that day, he would just push the desk and chair to squeeze in. It was ridiculous. And he did that just so he can make his presence known to me. And there have been a couple of times when he would just brush his arm against my arm as he's walking by. I'm like, what the frick? This guy's a total weirdo. Like, how are you gonna basically ghost me, breadcrumb me, and then do all this weird stuff in class? And by the way, guys, the weirdness does not stop there. Now, when class would end and the bell rang, there have been many times when Tyler would walk fast out of the classroom and just stand in the middle of the hallway and stare at me. And if I wasn't looking at him while he was staring, he would make sure I looked, because he would wait for me to look at him, and then that's when he would move on and start walking away. And I look because this man is literally in the middle of the hallway. Like, I'm trying to get by with all these kids in the hallway, literally. This dude was super weird. Like, what? I'm like, what is wrong with this dude? Like, this dude has major attention issues. Clearly, he wanted my attention and I would observe, and he wouldn't do this to anyone else. It was just me. Now, here's the juicy part. I'm the type of person to confront someone if they're doing something that I don't like. I confront them kindly. And if I know I'm gonna jumble my words, I type what I want to say in my notes app and I just have them read it. In this case, I wanted him to stop being a weirdo by brushing up against my arm and walking by me while we're in class, touching my desk sometimes, like, bro, and standing in the middle of the hallway waiting for me to look at him. I just wanted all of it to stop, because at this point I was already starting to lose feelings for this guy because he was acting mega weird. Like, bro, I don't even like you no more. You just weird and you act like a jerk to me over the phone. So at school, I caught up with him in the hallway so that he can read the confrontation message. Here's essentially what the message said. Hey, I noticed that you've just been doing some weird things lately and they're starting to make me feel uncomfortable. I named them, which was the desk thing, the brushing up against my arm thing, staring at me in the hallway, stuff like that. So he's finished reading the message and I'm like, oh, you're done? He's like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, you don't know what I'm talking about when you literally look at me brushing your arm against my arm in class and hitting my desk, like bumping into my desk. You don't know what you're doing? You don't remember the fact that you do that every single day, every time that we're in class? But anyways, when I would see him on campus and we're walking on opposite sides, I would see him looking at the grass or something. But when he would see me, he would immediately pull out his phone. I'm like, what in the world, bro? And then there was another time I confronted him like, gang guys, about him not responding to my messages because he would breadcrumb me. I showed him my notes that's like, I be texting you and you don't respond. He's like, I don't remember doing that. I'm like, I could show you on my phone you don't respond. What do you mean you don't remember doing that? Yeah, I don't remember doing that. But I gotta go. I gotta go to class now, so I'm like, okay. He's like, just text me now. No, he said, text me again. Just text again. Text again. I'm like, bro, you're joking, because I just said you be ghosting and breadcrumbing me and you say, oh, just send another text again. Like, that's my job. Like, I don't have to talk to you, bro. Just like how one day after school, I'm walking out of a building filled with crowded kids and I just feel someone's shoulder bump me extra hard from behind. I'm like, what rude idiot did that? I can't wait to see them. Long and behold, it was Tyler. Then he walks like directly in front of me, all for an attention grab. Okay, so A, that actually hurt my shoulder for real. And B, I ended up looking past the pain and just thinking in my head, OMG, why would my crush do that? But I don't care because he's so cute. Let me say hi to him. So I tap on his shoulder with a smile on my face and waved. And he starts smiling from ear to ear and said, hey. And there was also this one time when it was my sister's birthday and me and my family celebrated it at the ice skating rink. So I go to the car to get some heat because I was really cold, like I was freezing. And I decided that it was a great idea to just text Tyler. Yeah, so I'm freezing. Why? I just came from the ice skating rink and I'm in the car trying to warm up. And I don't think he even responded. I was bored, so I asked if he wanted to play the iPhone game with me and he's like, I'm watching Netflix right now. So I said, oh, do you want to call me? And he's like, okay, I can't call you because I'm watching Netflix right now. Guys, look, obviously this guy didn't like me, but at the time I didn't really care because I liked him. So my little teenage brain thought if I kept texting him, maybe he'll come around. Even if he didn't, I still liked talking to this guy for some reason, so there's that, I guess. But yeah, I said, so what do you want to do? And he just ghosts me and stops responding. I do not hear another peep out of him, and yep, the pattern basically continued.